Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Patty Stash. Today we're looking at the Everybody Holds chart, and we're doing so because it's up 15%. It's currently trading at 0.0004634 after having a big volume surge this morning. So now, why am I making a video about this token today? Well, I've been talking about it ever since October of 2023. And everything I've ever said about this project is based on the technical analysis, mathematics, tokenomics, all that good stuff. So one thing I just want to point out real quick is here. Take a look at the chart, right? Made this big pump and then came down, up, down, up, down, up. And now it's kind of filming. I'll show you. It's forming like a little wedge. It's kind of like a channel. But the point is, keep this in mind right here, right? Because that's only happened one time. And if you start looking at charts like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin or ones that have been around that have made multiple pumps over the years, you would notice they got multiple of these. So what I believe is about to happen with this project is we're going to break here and then shoot up to like here. But when you scale in, that's almost 5 cents, which would mean that's almost 100x from here. So now, is that possible? Well, I believe that's what's about to happen. That's what I've believed was going to happen at some point this whole time because of all the things I've talked about since this time here. So anyway, let's dive in a little bit and see why I'm talking about this. The first thing I want to point out, this project, in my opinion, is a pure token. And the reason that I say this is mainly because there's no individual, there's no group, there's no collective of people dictating how it's going to go and what's going to happen with it. Instead, it's community-based, where the community kind of comes to a decision amongst themselves. If they like something, we roll with it. If they don't, we don't. Liquidity, fantastic. It's 550,000 market cap, 13 million, still really small. Circulating supply, 27.7 billion out of the original 100 billion, but 72% was burned. Now let me show you what I mean about 72% being burned. Okay. They changed this a little bit. So what I'm oh no, not top trader. I was looking for top holder. There we go. Now it hasn't been changed. So what are we looking at here? Well, let me tell you what we're looking at. We're looking at the token distribution. 72.2% has been burned, gone. 0.061, that's Uniswap. And then 0.058, 0.05, 0.46, 44. These are retail. This means every person that owns every token in their bag was paid for by them. Unless they're somebody that, it was a community event, and there's only a very few people that received tokens for essentially services. As a community token, we do community fundraisers. We collectively donate, and then we donate that money to an individual for something that they can provide to help build this into a better, amazing environment. So the main point I'm trying to tell you is 2,564 holders. So it's not that huge yet. But the point is the token distribution. It's what I consider to be safe. When you don't have a wallet with, 10%, 5%, 13%, 20%, 50% sometimes that could dump all at once, good. And then, of course, you look at the contract and it's like, dude, this is one of the best fucking contracts, you've seen. It's renounced, good. 99, 99, 99, 99, good. All the stuff you want to see. Now let me get to the volume, $225,000. Let's look at the 1-day chart just so that you can kind of get a little understanding of like the recent volume. So we had some pretty big volume here, but that was after a pretty significant run up and then people started selling. Fine. If you want to do that again, please do it. Be my guest. I assure you the outcome will not be what you expect. Now, the reason I say this is because you can see we hit here, then we hit here, then we hit here. And now look where we are, all random, we're right there. But pay attention to these two big ass volume candles. So what we saw this morning was a wick over this previous all-time high. So what is that? That's what I call a test pump, as in big fucking buy, pushes you above resistance, and then traders come in, dump it right back down. You can clearly see that on this chart here. This was yesterday. It was more of a slow climb and then a slow bleed. And then this morning, another big pump. You can see it pushed even higher than where I'm on the chart here. Oh, look, so it went all the way up to 0006. Then we came back. So what I anticipate to see playing out from here is continued trajectory like this. We could come back, we could shoot up, or it could just shoot up here now. I'm expecting anything, but now more than ever, I'm expecting the massive monster buys like we saw previously. So what's gonna happen? Let me explain. I'm gonna fucking tell you, because I already know. How do I know? It's because I know that Bitcoin is pumping. I know that Ethereum is pumping. I know that new money is coming in the market. I know that all the people currently in this community are holding their bags because they could see it looks different this time. So imagine you're an individual that wants to accumulate 300 million tokens. How the fuck are you going to do that without this thing exploding? And if you do that on this chart, what does it mean for this chart? Well, it's going to mean you're going to push the price up here, which is going to break the macro resistance, which if we then scale out to the chart that I just posted on Twitter, you can clearly see, boom, this macro chart will break the upper resistance and it's going to fucking move. So like, you know, I drew this little arrow, but pay attention to how fast this goes up because this is a macro breakout. Because, again, if you zoom out like this, you could see it made one big pump and went sideways ever since. Boom, boom, boom. Get ready. Buckle up. Whoever it was that bought the 15 ETH worth and the 7 ETH worth this morning, congratulations, bro. You're on the right track. It's game on. Patty out.